Good morning and a happy Sabbath, you guys. If it's on a Saturday, if it's, well, you see it's bright out there, right? So if it's morning, God bless you guys. If it's afternoon, God bless you guys too. If it's night you're watching it, God bless you too. And wherever you are in the world watching the videos, and it's good to see you guys. So I can't see you you guys cool. I know you're there somewhere inside the back of that camera, I know. But listen, I wanted to tell you guys something, and I was thinking this by the grace of God. I'm very excited. One, because God is helping us to get the business started, and it's coming up piece by piece by piece. Coming up soon. I won't say too much because, he said on the Sabbath we shouldn't talk about our own stuff and things like that. I'm just so excited that he kept his word. You know why? I asked him, I said, Lord, can I please have a pleasant surprise? I like pleasant surprise. I said, surprise is the one thing, but I got specific. Can I have something that's fun, nice, something I love to do, where I can just be with people and talk and engage with people and do stuff like that? And he's making it happen. At the same time, I like to read God's word. I like to read these things. I want to talk about some stuff from these two. Ellen G. White's books about Patriots and Prophets and Kings and Acts of the Apostles. Well, the other one is inside the house, Patriots and Prophets. These are books from Ellen G. White that are taken from God's word, the Holy Bible, right? And it's like she expounds, she gives more detail about them. And there's so many things I want to talk about. Oh man, I cannot even see where to start. I'm exploding here to see where to start, what story to put down. I want to talk about the ladies in the Bible. I also want to talk about Esther. Today I want to talk about something. Haman and Mordecai. Haman and Mordecai. There are a lot of Hamans and Mordecais in this world. Right? This will be something later, so you'll see some more videos coming up. A lot of Hamans and Mordecais. And if you guys remember the story in the book of Esther, right? Old Testament, where this gentleman got promoted, called Haman. He got promoted to a position next to, like a king's higher. He's been promoted. And he walked around expecting everybody to bow to him when he walks. You ever seen people like that? People who expect you to bow to them when they walk next to you? When they come next to you because they have a certain position or stature or pomp. They want you to bow. Like, you're the lower of them. When they walk, the ground shakes, right? When they walk, the ground shakes, right? No. We don't bow to no one but God on this earth, okay? Let you understand. No one but God. We don't bow to anybody, okay? Now, if God says such and such, yes, God says give honor and reverence. You know where it is. Remember when he told the disciples, he says, should we pay tribute and tax money to Caesar? And God says, show me the coin. And he says, well, whose signature is that on it? It's Caesar's. Okay, then render unto Caesar that which Caesar, unto God what is God. God says, when the laws of man and God conflict, I follow God's. Okay, so we don't bow to anybody. So when Haman, the story of, it's like I can't just say it. I gotta touch you. So the stuff Esther, this is the time after the captivity. This is after the Exodus and during the time of the judges, when the children of Israel, every time they got punished, they got pretty much like made to become occupied, to be taken over, right? And that was like a judgment for them. So they got taken, and this is in the time of, you say the Medes and the Chaldees, or let me say it properly. Let's say Xerxes. I'll tell you detail. If I say it wrong right now, just forgive me for that. Just saying it. But you're going to help me also do the other stuff with the GoPro later. I'm trying to get into this one with Ruth first. Esther. Ruth's another one I want to get to. I have to talk about the ladies in the Bible, right? I got to talk about it. I want to talk about them, and I'm like, I was going to get to them. I'm too excited which one to start first. But with Esther's situation, I ain't like how the story went down, for one. Okay? This thing about, the king ain't happy. We call his wife the Queen Vashti, and she don't like, and she decided I'm not gonna come there because I'm not gonna be called for you at your beck and call. Like some men out there want to mansplain and want to call a woman. Your woman, come over here. Your woman, get over here. No, I don't know the details of how this situation happened. But at the same time, I just say put it this way. She want to be involved. She can put her hand like this, like you blocking her, man. It's not. Turn the camera this way.
I'm just looking at my.
Okay, I don't know how the detail happened. But here's something. Women, you're valuable and you're special and you're precious. Never let no man manhandle you. Never let no man try to push you around and try to step over you, walk over you. Never let no man try to talk to you and make you lesser than anybody else, okay? Man, don't let no woman handle you. Can I say woman handle you? Or rough you up, act like this and you act all softy. Stand your ground, stand firm. Women, stand your ground, stand firm. Man, stand firm, okay? God didn't make us to be pushovers in this life. I told you that, right? I'm saying all the time, right? Okay. At the same time, we go now to another area of Mordecai and Haman, right? I'm putting it together, okay? I don't like how they treated Esther. So Vashti decided, I'm not going to listen to the king's call. And all of a sudden the king said, okay, I'll banish her. And he banishes her, and then he says, we'll search the land to get all the other young virgins. The guys always want the young virgins, right? They want the ones that are untouched and things, but there's a literal significance of the story, and there's also spiritual significance. Okay? So they want young virgins. You tell me you're going to round up anybody, come pick anybody's, take somebody's daughter at random and put them into your harem to go sleep with them? That ain't going to happen, okay? That ain't happening up in there. But they did in the past. And they're doing this kind of stuff now. Round up all the women to then try them out. Does this sound familiar to you guys? How about, what's it called? Was it not Celebrity Girlfriend? No, what is it called? What about the dating game where you have like a celebrity where one guy, bachelor and bachelorette. Does it kind of significance to you? You tell me you're going to go there. No, anybody do this. I ain't trying to knock anybody like that. So, but I'm going to tell you straight. I'm going to go take a chance to be one of 10 or horny maybe to sit there and try out one person and see if it works. No. And we're supposed to watch. Everyone's looking. Oh, what will he or she do? Oh, who kisses this way? Who does this way? Are you serious? Do you understand what they're telling you in your mind? You know, go let somebody. You just like. Guys love to have options. One guy like to have a set of women fighting over him. Ooh, wonderful. 10 of them wants me. They wants me. So you're gonna go kissing them, do everything. How much of anything of God was there any of those shows? How much of any kind of Christian godly principles are any of those shows? The Bachelor and Bachelorette, all that stuff, and dating those things. Not of God. Turn the channel. Okay, sorry, turn the channel. But let's get back to this. So back to Vashti on Esther. So this king asked to send a search of all the young women, and to pick one that may please him well and pass the stages and go through a purification. These guys always want to have all the girls they want and how they want it. And guys like, yeah. But how the ladies going? If a lady did it the other way, how would you feel? Okay? God want to, Remember Solomon? We don't get to him one day. He's a good guy. I mean, he's a good guy in the end, but these books tell a lot of stuff. We need to study these books. Okay? But going back to where to get to Mordecai and Haman and this stuff. So how did that happen? So Esther's promoted to the queen, and Mordecai is her kinsman. We call it uncle, and different stories is put there. It's also in Nest Bible videos. I'll try to put the videos inside the things later to show you. But when Haman passed by, he didn't like the idea of anybody not bowing to him, including the Jews, Mordecai and stuff like that. And it's not just figuratively, but it's also spiritual Jews. Are there anybody in this world who want to walk around and always bow to them? I think Haman is like kind of like a Satan. Haman is like Satan and wants you to bow to him and to give him reverence and obeisance. And I said, Esther's like the church, saving for our people. Well, almost like a Christ-like character. And the Jews celebrate these. I think this holiday, I think it's Purim and other holidays they celebrate. These stories are real. And I'm like, you find this with Esther in the book here. I have it in the book here. Esther. And I'm saying, why does God put these stories? Why did he permit these stories to be in the Bible? What is the significance of it? God does it for a reason. He wants us to know these things. We must know. Where's Esther? Esther's where? New Testament, Old Testament, right? Old Testament, page 404. This is my big Bible, Esther 404. I'm gonna read through it later, but let's hear a quick passage here, because I want to hear this. I ain't going into full detail yet. I'm just saying it's like, why are there some people who just love to have everybody bow to them? You want to be the chief CFO, chief FO, whatever they call it, CEO, CFO, everyone want to be the top dog. You remember how Jesus came? How did Jesus do it? Humble and simple. Nobody has been the top body. It's me, it's mine, it's my car, my thing, my power, my joy. And yet when the breath is taken away from us, we die like everybody else. So what preeminence have we over a beast, if that's the case? Talking in riddles, I'm talking straight. Esther, that's after the what? After the book of Nehemiah, before, it's in the Old Testament, before Job in the Old Testament. I should talk about it. Can I read it to you guys, please? Please. I want to say, Haman. Okay. Let me try to go through it quickly. Let's do this one here. Let's read it quick. Okay. Vashti, book of Esther. Okay. I'm going to try to... So you see what I'm reading from, right? Listen to the story real quick, right? So it says, Vashti refuses to come. So the king is having a big... Well, let's see this one. This is called Cast in the Court of the Persian King. This book, which includes... Not one. Let me turn this around so you can see that. Let me see my big head, right? 1 second. I'm gonna turn the video on. Okay, 1 second.